Sziasztok! Ez itt újra Fedbi és Robert, a kedvenc backseaterünk, aki hasznos tanácsokkal fog ellátni minket. Na, belekeveredtem egy kis Steam bonyodalomba, aminek a vége egy Armageddon pak lett. Ami nem is gond, mert szerettem volna az Edna és Harvey féle kalandokat amúgy is folytatni. Mondjuk nem egymás után, ezért kikapcsolódásnak itt van a Nyúl éjszakája, a The Night of the Rabbit. Emlékeztek a Whispered World-re? Szia, Raciel! Játszottam egy olyan játékot annó, az volt a címe, hogy a suttogott világ. Na, annak a készítői és a pihent agyú állatok, akik a depóniát készítették, na nekik a játékuk a Nyúl éjszakája, és alig vártam, hogy megmutassam nektek. Point-and-click. Mert kell, hogy meggyűlöljem a point-and-clicket, hogy a Last of Us után visszatérjek az életbe. Lelkileg nagyon hazavágott engem a játék. Szóval akkor most hogy csinálom, Robert? Előbb belemegyek a játékba, és de ez hogy? Hogy fogom megcsinálni? Hogy fogom ezt most megcsinálni?
Átváltasz a gameplay-re, szívom.
Gameplay.
Gameplay, és egy kicsit
Olyan.
fekete, elindítod a játékot, és akkor ennyi. Ezért szoktak ide berakni ilyen animációkat.
Ahoy, Valiard. Animáció.
Animation.
Majd nekem is kell animation.
Majd rakom be valami szép.
De nem történik semmi, Robert. Ó, de történik. Daedalic Entertainment. Mert jó. Mert az jó nekünk. És hát igen, angolul fogunk játszani. Nyilván már most látszik. Már most látszik, hogy mi az, ami miatt emellett a játék mellett döntöttem. Tehát csak ránéztek, és látszik. És a zene? Úristen, ez a zene!
Lehet a zene az mehet hangosabbra. Az old, húzd fel. Aha, mondjuk. Oké.
High resolution video. Oh yeah! Okay. Na hát kezdjük el. Ahoy, Lixon! Harr! Meg Valiárnak is. Harr! Oh, libabőrös vagyok.
And so it begins.
És elkezdődik.
My apprentice's finest hour.
A tanítványaim legfényesebb órája. Valami gyönyörűt, és olyan agyhalált fogunk kapni, agyfaszt fogunk kapni, hogy hihetetlen. Ó, bárcsak ott lettem volna.
I could have prevented it all.
Megakadályozhattam volna mindent. Lelelelelelelele.
Még mehet rá.
Raciel. Itt.
Aha. Ne úgy!
What the fuck?
Mit csinálsz?
Kikattintottam, azt mondtad, hogy ott.
Hát ott igen, az nem baj.
Adtam rá hangot. Dick, mi a szar?
Oh,
Ó,
who are you?
ki vagy te? Hát te egy nyúlnak tűnök.
Can you not speak?
Nem tudsz beszélni? Ja, hogy az a furcsa figura.
Does that mean you don't know? Are you lost?
Elvesztél? Ez én vagyok? Hát lehet, hogy elvesztem. A nyúl.
so
én vagyok a
you're
nyúl,
looking
és nem
for the
tudok beszélni.
beginning of your story. If we can find you a beginning, you'll know where to go from there. You have no idea how lucky you were to cross my path. I know a lot about stories. I hope you aren't just here to steal one of mine.
Reméli, hogy nem azért vagyunk itt, hogy a történetét lopjuk. Hát nem
You
azért.
aren't, are you? All right. To find your beginning,
Ahhoz,
we
hogy
must
megtaláld a
look for something
kezdetedet.
that feels like once upon a time.
Valami olyasmit kell keresnünk, hogy egyszer volt, hol nem volt. Kövess engem. Nem tudom, nekem anyu azt tanított, hogy ne kövessek ilyen izéket, akik itt teleportálnak.
There you are.
Hát itt vagy.
Now we just have to find your beginning.
Meg kell találni
Even if you
a
lose
kezdetedet.
yourself,
Még
beginnings can be found anywhere.
Még
And
hogyha el is
only those
vesztetted
who
önmagad,
start can find
bárhol
their
találhatunk
way.
kezdeteket.
And you will recognize it.
Rá fogsz
The
ismerni.
beginning smells like the air in spring and
Olyan
the hope
illata
for
van,
more.
mint a tavaszi
The beginning
levegőnek,
is, I
amitől...
think you already know. Endings, on the other hand, well, we can worry about those later. Do you understand?
Oké. Endings? Milyen endings? Most akarok aggódni értük.
Weren't you listening? Oh well. I have a feeling you will understand much sooner than you think.
Sokkal hamarabb meg fogom érteni, mint akarnám.
Did you hear something?
De hallod, de senki nem hallotta.
The fog must be playing tricks on my imagination. It's gotten cold, don't you think? Follow me.
Hát nagyon jó lesz. Amúgy tényleg nagyon kellemes a szinkronhang.
There's your beginning.
Itt van a
It's really
kezdeted.
lucky you stumbled upon me. I
Nagyon
don't
jó, hogy
think you
belém
would have found your
botlontál.
beginning all by yourself.
Nem hiszem, hogy egyedül megtaláltad
You
volna.
look familiar somehow.
Valahogy ismerős vagy.
I'm sure we shall meet again.
Biztos vagyok
Unless
benne, hogy
the
még fogunk
fog
találkozni.
thickens more. I can't see the hand in front of my face already. Strange fellow. He reminds me of a character in one of my old tales. I hope he finds his way. Not even I could say where he'll end up if he doesn't, or when, even. So, let's help his beginning along a bit. Ah, this beginning rhymes. I must note it down right away.
Oké, tehát ez a valami egy mesemondó volt, és a Nyúl emlékezteti őt egy karakterre a történeteiből.
After a long summer day,
Egy hosszú
in a
nyári nap
place
után,
not far away,
egy helyen nem is olyan távol,
Jeremiah Hazelnut was tucked in bed to dream of the dream that he always had. Each night to his mother, Jerry did say,
I want to be a magician one day.
and each night she would reply, as mothers do,
One day, sweet son, your dream will come true.
and as mothers do, she whispers,
Good night.
soon Jeremiah Hazelnut would sleep tight. And soon, very soon, as dreams sometimes do, the dream that he had would come true.
Szia, Thanos! Jeremiah Hazelnut. Nagyon jó név amúgy. Szóval a kis Jerry arról álmodozott, hogy varázsló lesz majd egyszer belőle, az édesanyja pedig minden este arról mesélt neki,
Jerry!
hogy igen, majd egy napon. Gyönyörű. Gyönyörű.
What do you want,
Ó,
Wake up, sleepyhead!
ébredj
Oh
fel.
no! Am I going to be late for school?
Elkések
Come
iskolából?
outside and enjoy the sunshine.
Gyere ki és élvezd a
You don't want to
napfényt.
sleep away your whole summer vacation, do
Nem
you?
akarod átaludni az egész nyári szünetedet?
Summer
Oké,
vacation.
de amúgy én azt
Jerry,
tenném.
school starts the day after tomorrow.
Legjobb
You don't
dolog
have to
volt.
worry about your things until then.
I
Csak
still have
holnap
2
után
days
kezdődik a
before school
suli.
starts. I've still 2 whole days of adventure left. Haha!
Ó, még mennyi kaland vár rá most.
Like we do every day with our morning calisthenics. It's our program. Start the day fit and cheerful.
What on earth is this?
Na, én is erre
Top
gondoltam.
40 playing all day long.
The crows must have overdone it yesterday. There's not a single one in the sky this morning. What a beautiful day.
Crows?
But don't just sit there and rust, or you'll just make it easier for them tomorrow. Okay, follow my lead. If you don't want to listen to our program, then go ahead and start your day any way you like. Imagine a small X floating in the air. You can click on it to drop out at any time.
Wow. When he says it like that, I can practically see the X floating in front of me.
But why would you want to drop out? What? You think you already know everything? Smart at it. Touch the radio. Imagine a mouse pointer. Move it to the radio and then click with the left mouse button. Good job. Well
Wow,
done.
micsoda tutorial,
Child's
úristen.
play.
You can tackle anything just like that. Looking, talking, using, running around. Just click on it. One click. Everything is just one click.
Yeah. Is this a sales presentation or what?
Now let's try it again. This time, talk to the radio. Yes, that thing where the voice comes from.
Talk to the radio?
Once again.
Annyira menő, érted,
Click on
hogy
it.
így, érted, a karakternek magyarázza, és ő hallja, amit a narrátor mond, és reagál rá, hogy beszéljek a rádióhoz. Úristen! Inkább nézem a mézes méhecském. Oh. Köszönöm. Tok. Nem beszélek egy
I'm not
rádióval.
talking to a radio.
Well, that would be a one-sided conversation. You did very well.
Thanks. But how?
One click. Everything is just one click. Did you notice?
Tényleg olyan, mint egy reklám.
Stretch.
Egyetlen kattintás. Minden csak egyetlen kattintás.
He's right. I ought to do morning calisthenics more often.
You're probably thinking, I ought to do morning calisthenics more often.
Man, he's good.
And you know
Oh.
what?
What?
You can. It's our program. Start the day fit and cheerful. And on we go. Some things can be looked at and picked up. That's good for the back. So, keep looking at things and picking them up. Now find yourself an object to look at.
Répa!
How about that basket on the windowsill?
You already found something to pick up? Go
Ott a
ahead.
répa!
That's the way.
That's the
Good
way.
for the
You know the
You
way.
are now carrying the basket. You open
Wow.
the inventory by scrolling down with the mouse wheel, or by pressing the I key.
Man, oh man.
Now, let's try it again. Have a peek in your inventory. Doesn't that-
Wow,
Your
milyen
inventory.
menő.
You can carry a lot more around in here than you'd think. And carrying objects around is healthy. You can also look at them. To do that, click on them with the right mouse button.
Lixon annyira nem kérkedik vele, hogy egy komment erejére a méhecskét is eltüntette. Ja.
Now you have closed your inventory. Hope you didn't pull a muscle. Now let's try it again.
Ó, remélem, hogy nem erőltetted meg az izmaidat.
Now you have closed your inventory. Hope you didn't pull a muscle. Now let's try it again. Have a peek in your inventory. Your inventory. You can carry a lot more around in here than you'd think. And carrying objects around is healthy. You can also look at them. To do that, click on them with the right mouse button.
Komolyan?
Oh, nice basket. Hey, looking with the right mouse button works really well.
Looking with the right mouse button works really well, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And now we'll
Eldobom
try
az
the left
agyam,
mouse button.
nagyon-nagyon-nagyon
Use the
lebutít a
left mouse
játék
button to
már
take
most.
items out of your inventory. Left click on the basket.
Oops, the handle fell off.
That isn't supposed to happen. Normally you would just pick the basket back up. But don't panic. Remember, there are no problems, only challenges. You're bound to repair that basket in no time, for sure. Use the left mouse button to select items in your inventory. That will allow you to use them with other items in your inventory. Use one of the items with another one. That will get your
Ezt a való
circulation
életben
going.
is lehet követni.
Amúgy így van.
There!
Wow! Oké, megjavítottuk.
It was easy.
Do you notice how your pulse is calming? Feels good to repair something you broke, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And now for
Nagyon jó
the
megjavítani valamit,
You
amit
can also use
tönkretettünk.
items with your environment. Left click on the basket and then carry it out of your inventory by moving it past the inventory's edge, or by pressing the I key, or scroll up with the mouse wheel.
Elment a méhecske dolgozni, hát nem lehet a királyné előtt lustálkodni a nevem mellett. Dehogy nem, lehet. Királyné, királynő, tök mindegy.
That's not what we were going to do now. Hope you didn't pull a muscle.
Amúgy
Just
királynő
open
vagyok,
your
oké?
inventory again.
Királynő.
Left click on the
Csak
basket
egy
and then carry
jelenleg
it
még
out of your
egyedülálló
inventory by
királynő.
moving it past the
Mert
inventory's edge, or
nem
by
az
pressing the
alapján
I
kaptam
key.
a címemet, hogy házasságra léptem egy királlyal. Mondjuk úgy, hogy Robert fog az én királyi címembe beházasodni. A répát nem lehet felvenni. Mi?
Very good. Try showing the basket to a beloved family member.
Who should I show the basket?
Pórnép?
I think your mother is hanging up the laundry in the meadow in front of the house.
Man, he's good. Wow. It's as if he's talking to me.
Use your basket with your mother by moving the basket to her and clicking the left mouse button.
Oh, Jerry, as you've got the basket,
Yeah, and I didn't break it at all.
Nem törtem el.
that's
Nem törtem
fantastic.
tönkre.
Could you go
Helyes.
pick some blackberries for me?
Persze.
For blackberry pie.
Of course.
Oh boy. Pick blackberries? Check.
Congratulations! You've completed your fitness program for today. And remember, a
Fitness!
simple
Yeah!
lesson could cost you your life when you're fleeing from a wild crow.
Huh? What's he talking about?
Stay fit, stay cheerful. Mousewood Radio now continues with the leaf fall report.
Mousewood radio? Huh, never heard of that. It must have something to do with sunspots. Oh ho! Oh ho! They look delicious. Blech, they're sour. Ugh. Why do red currants always trick me like that? It must be the bright red colour. Sweet and juicy.
Jerry!
I'm okay, Mum. I won't eat them all.
What? Jerry, I just want to remind you to pack your things for school tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do it. School. I'll take one for later. They're supposed to be good for your eyes, and an adventurer like me needs to see everything. Strange. Footprints. A large animal must have run through the carrots under my window last night. I'd say it was a mysterious, long-extinct mammal. The gremlin wolf.
Gremlin wolf.
Ever
Oh
since
my
I
gosh.
became a junior member of the Jungle Explorers Club, my theories have sounded a lot more convincing. So much expertise for just 50 cents a month.
Égnek a motorok a fejedben ettől a játéktól?
Strange. Footprints. A large animal must have run through the carrots under my window last night. I'd say it was a mysterious, long-extinct mammal. The gremlin wolf.
Az
Ever since I
mellett.
became a junior member of the Jungle Explorers Club, my theories have sounded a lot more convincing. So much expertise for just 50 cents a month. Empty. I think Mum already picked up the mail.
Kriszó!
Who dumps their trash here in the woods? Huh, unbelievable.
Szia, Krisza! Hello, hello! Dr. Pepkót eltettük?
I can't count the times I got a splinter trying to climb it. Mum says people put up these little animal statues a long time ago to bring luck to hikers. I think there were more of them a couple of years ago. It's so quiet here, like the town was miles away. Ugh, what am I supposed to do with such a heavy rock? I can't carry it very far. I'll put the heavy rock back. That's really hard on the arms. I always used to sit on this rock, because it felt like I was riding a great big animal. I'm too old for that now. You can draw really well with these chalk stones. I think I'll take one. You never know.
Botocska! Nagyon jó az a játék. Gyönyörű.
I'll take that.
Milyen gyönyörű a rajz.
One of my books says that mushrooms only grow in circles in special places, near entrances to the realm of the fairies. But it also says that fairies can be really, really unfriendly. I'd rather not meet any. I used to fish for tadpoles here. The water actually looks pretty clear, but sometimes it smells just awful. The owl's wall, it runs between the trees. I'd better not scribble on that.
Oké.
I could crush the chalk under the heavy stone, but where should I do it? I heard there used to be an old trail here. Maybe that's why we call this a path tree. Anyway, this is now a dead end.
Oké. Hogyha ez is zsákutca, akkor eljövünk innen. Wow.
Sometimes I think the statue looks greedy. Other times I think it looks needy. I wonder why. The town looks so grey again today. When I was young, there was nothing but fields here as far as you could see. No, but seriously. Since they built the supermarket next to the school, it looks even worse down there. School. With only 2 days of summer vacation left. Then I'll be stuck down there in a classroom again. Now that's an even worse thought. Although, that means there's still 2 days of adventure left. Mum always says I should be careful not to get lost in the woods. Then I always say, hey, I'm 12, and I know the woods like the back of my hand. Although I must
12 vagyok, és úgy ismerem az erdőt, mint a tenyeremet. Nem fogok elveszni, jó?
There are blackberries back there, but this brambly bush is in the way. All right, I have no other choice. No bush can stand between me and Mum's blackberry pie. A fatal mistake.
Egy halálos hiba volt, hogy a bokor köztem és anyám szedres sütie közé állt.
Good idea.
Beszedjük a paukhálót.
Nem dolga.
Now it's off. They look like they can't wait to be picked. They go into the basket. They also look like they need picking. They're screaming to be picked. It looks so satisfied. Mum always says I should be careful. Then I'm 12, although I must. It's pretty.
Egészség, vagy ez jobbulás Lixonka. Egészségedre, az már az.
Now I've got a whole basket full of blackberries. This should earn me the first and biggest piece of blackberry pie. Mom,
Yes?
I got the blackberries for you.
Thanks, sweetheart. In that case, you can have the first piece of the blackberry pie.
Yay! Wait a sec. Only the first piece.
I'm the biggest, Jerry.
And so the hazelnut family narrowly escapes a diplomatic incident.
Imádom.
Huh?
Meghívást kaptam a Roxfordba.
Something's in there. Whoa, holy cow.
És tényleg,
Oh, okay. Be brave, as long as it's
semmi
not a
gond?
gremlin wolf.
Nem gremlin
There's
volt
nothing
lesz.
to be afraid of. I bet it's just a pesky raccoon.
Nagyon jó.
Very careful.
Nagyon jók a hangefektek. Hát szökik! Leneverd a Blackberry-t, mert megöllek.
What was that? The letter just flew into my pocket.
Hol a zsebem? Megfogom. Mi a fene?
No, better not. A flying triangular letter? And there's no return address. Let's see what's inside. There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame. After drawing on rock, a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn. The kind you should be loath to burn. Black and white, as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things. Tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not least, a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the powder ring, thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame leaps higher and higher, and I will swallow it in haste to enjoy the lovely taste.
Mi?
Whoa, they look delicious.
Meg ne edd! Nem azért szerettem levelet, te hülye gyerek.
Ugh, they got those. A basket full of blackberries. Just doing my duty, sir. I'll send you.
Így van, magától repül a levél, nem kellenek ide bagyok. Hát ki volt írva kupakkal védett üveg, nem mondták, hogy harap is.
I'd better hold on to that. I could crush the chalk under the heavy stone, but where should I do? Ugh, what am I supposed to do with such a heavy rock? I can't carry it very far. Ugh, can't reach that far with this thing. I'll put the heavy rock back. That's really hard on the arms.
Kés kupak olló Lixon kezében, nem való. Jajjaj.
You can draw really well with these chalk stones. There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame. After drawing on rock, a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in black. Then at the set. I could crush the chalk under the heavy but where should I do it?
Miért nem csinálja, amit akarok? Aha. Keresem.
I'd better not scribble on that. I'd better not scribble on that. I'd better not scribble. I'd better hold on to that.
Hogy mi? Tehát...
There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame after drawing on rock a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn, the kind you should be loath to burn. Black and white as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things: tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not least, a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the powdering, thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame leaps higher and higher, and I will swallow it in haste to enjoy the lovely taste. I'd better not scribble on that. An excellent place for me to draw with the chalk. I will draw the symbol from the flying letter. There. Huh? Squirrels. How cute. It almost seems like they want to tell me something. And now they're gone again. Looks like they left something by the mushrooms. How strange. The squirrels left a piece of bark here in the mushroom circle. I'd better take that. Bark won't be much help here. Bark won't be much help here. Bark won't be much help here. Crumbled chalk on rock ledge. An installation by Jerry Hazelnut. Ugh, what am I supposed to do with such a heavy rock? I can't carry it very far. That's really hard on the arms. Bam! It pulverized the crumbly rock, just like the poem described. Pretty cool. Now I've got fine white chalk powder. Ah, feels good in my hands. That won't do any good. That won't do any good. Nah. I always used to sit on this rock. But I'm too old for that. Near any, but I'd better hold on to that. I'd better hold on to that. I'd better hold on to that.
Most mi van? Most valahonnan fekete port kéne szereznem. Amúgy igen, így van, 2 sort megcsináltam.
That won't do any good. My school stuff is in there waiting to be packed. But adventure awaits out here, at least until lunch. And at 3, there's a new episode of Future Dogs, 4-legged time travelers. Sweet and juicy. That won't do any good. Rose hips are cool, but disappointingly useless. Rose hips are cool, but disappointingly useless. I'd better hold on to that. A stick won't help here. A stick won't help. That won't do any good. I have the feeling the order isn't quite right. Rose hips are cool. I have... A stick won't... I'd better hold on to that. I'd better hold on. I'd better... I have... Rose... 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 No matter what happens, I'm well prepared. I've got a stick. Dry as a bone. Hasn't rained for weeks. What a summer.
Vajon? Mi
Sparrows
kellhet
used to live in
nekem?
that nest. Maybe we'll have eggs next spring. No marauding kids in sight, and also no sign of the gremlin wolf. As usual. The coast is clear. My secret stash. I shudder to think what havoc my magical tools could cause in the hands of a lesser magician. The whole world would be in peril.
Összedőlne az egész világ.
What do we have here?
Matches.
Firecrackers, and my gold coin. Let the adventure begin. Oh, better not leave it open. You never know. Don't want the gremlin wolf to pick up my scent.
Oh. Oh. Eddig teljesen logikus.
Charge defective, blasting impossible. Charge defective. It's not going to go bang anymore. The black powder's leaking out. Charge defective. A stick won't help here. I have the... Charge defective. Block.
Aha.
Fits. I always used to sit on this. I'm too old. I'm too old. That won't do any good. That won't do any good.
Aha.
It's in. No. No. I'd better hold on. I don't think there was anything in the letter about throwing away cans. I don't think there... I'm too...
Hogy volt?
There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame. After drawing on rock, a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn. The kind you should be loath to burn. Black and white as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things. Tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not least, a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the powder ring, thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame leaps higher and higher, and I will swallow it in haste
Jó
to
lesz.
enjoy the lovely taste. Also in. Rose hips are cool, but disappointingly useless. I have the feeling the order isn't quite right. A stick won't help here. No. I don't think that... One of my books
Kell
says
nekem
that
egy
mushrooms
gyökér.
only grow in circles in special places, near entrance, but it also... I'd rather not meet any. I don't think there was anything in the letter about throwing away cans.
Hogy volt?
There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame. After drawing on rock, a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn. The kind you should be loath to burn. Black and white as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things. Tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not least, a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the
Tree
powder ring,
fruit.
thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame leaps higher and higher, and I will swallow it in haste to enjoy the lovely taste.
Kell nekem valami tree fruit. Tree fruit. A Thanos ez nem volt vicces. Tree fruit kell nekem.
Ha! I could do this in my sleep. Whoa! Look how many I got. Not bad.
Megvan.
Yep. I don't think there was any... I don't think there was anything... I don't think...
Hogy van tovább? Megvan a tree fruit, tree skin, meg a chalk powder az égőssel keverve. Utána kell a répa. Ó, igen.
Okay, now everything is in.
És akkor a powerbe kell
I don't
betenni.
think...
Nem. Crossroadshoz?
I don't think there was anything in the letter about throwing away cans. There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame. After drawing on rock, a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn. The kind you should be loath to burn. black and white as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things: tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not
Gyökér
least,
kell.
a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix
A répa
obtained.
volt a gyökér.
Put the vessel in the center of the powdering, thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame lifts high and
Rajzoljunk
higher,
egy kört a
and I will swallow
Crossroadnál.
it in haste to enjoy the lovely taste.
Hát akkor bottal, nem?
Egyértelmű. Most már.
A stick won't help here. A stick won't help here. No.
Szia, Herr Heil. Hello, hello.
No.
De a Crossroadnál. Way to the forest crossroad. Itt kell majd rajzolni. Wall. Chrome.
A stick won't help here. Mum says there used to be important trails to faraway places here, long before there were cars. Today, you can only get from here to our house and to the woods where the old path tree is. Okay, that should do the trick.
Ezzel kellett a kört rajzolnunk.
All right, let's do it.
Wow.
Impossible. The trunk came out of nowhere. It's an impossible trunk. And
Ez
I conjured it
lehetetlen.
up.
Lehetetlen.
I knew it. Practice makes perfect. Hazelnut is nuts, they said. There's no such thing as magic, they said. They'll all eat their words. Whoa, holy cow. What? Again? Man, oh man, magicians really need nerves of steel. Whoa, holy cow. Come on, I bet it's just a pesky raccoon. Or a magic message. It's packed. It says the Great Zaroff on the poster. Is this his stuff? His top hat? The Great Zaroff. Experienced the greatest illusionist of our time. But it doesn't say when and where the show is. How strange. The poster looks pretty old too. I wonder if the trunk here belonged to Zaroff. I'll just take one of his posters. Oh, there's a rip in the lining of the trunk lid. Well, a little rip is no big deal. That's easy to repair. Uh-oh. Hey, there's a magic wand in the lining. It almost looks like somebody hid it there.
Valaki oda rejtette a varázspálcáját.
Top hat and magic wand. All right, Jerry. The time has come. You've been training for
Eljött
this
az
for
idő.
years.
Erre edzettél évekig.
Abraca.
Abracadabraca. Nyufi!
Whoa!
It's been decades since I last drank a carrot flame. Permit me to introduce myself. I am the Marquis de Hoto.
Oh, but you're
Marquis de Hoto.
Arictogulus cuniculus sapiens. Yes, indeed.
well, I'm Jeremiah.
Egy nyúlember.
Jeremiah Hazelnut, the boy with the dream.
What? You know my name?
I know much more than that. Your summer vacation ends the day after tomorrow.
That's right. Unfortunately.
Mathematics, leaky pens, hard wooden benches, dry chalk dust. You human children are so brave, yet you dream of more. The murmur of the leaves in the wind. It reminds me of home.
Where's that?
My home? It's where I'm remembered.
Yes, but where exactly?
I can scarcely remember.
Nem teljesen emlékszik,
What?
Jerry,
hogy hol
tell me,
lenne az
what's your
otthona.
greatest dream?
Mi a legnagyobb álmod, Jerry?
I performed as a magician in school once. Oh, what's the point? I want to be a magician.
I know,
Így
for
van.
I am a magician.
Ő is egy varázsló. És mi is azok akarunk
Feared,
lenni.
needed, and extremely brilliant.
My goodness.
Úristen.
Will you be my apprentice?
What?
Hát persze, hogy akarunk a tanítványod lenni.
Travel with me. Beyond the boundaries of the imaginable. Study
Mitől
the
fújja a
five
szél a
fiery
nyugat?
mantras of the Phoenix conjuration and master every single facet of magic. Well, not all of them, perhaps.
This is fantastic, but
But,
my mother says I have to be home for dinner.
Jerry, your training will take days, weeks.
Such a long time. Of course.
True, training in the magical disciplines, the study of the art of arts, all of this takes time.
Rengeteg időre lesz szükségünk.
Oh no.
And even time itself is an object of study for magicians. He who studies time needs time.
Then I probably won't be able to.
But Jerry, listen to me carefully. Forget impossible. For a magician, nothing is impossible. On a day in summer vacation, anything is possible. I promise you that you'll be back in time for dinner. Are you ready to trust me, Jeremiah? You carry a certain
Ajaj.
coin.
What?
Honnan tudod?
It has a very special power. Where did you get it?
I don't know exactly. It seems like I've always had it.
Mindig is megvolt nekünk az érdekes kis érme.
Don't worry, Jerry. Everything which is lost will turn again.
I always used to practice my magic tricks with it.
Look through the hole in your coin.
Nézzek a lukon.
Its
Wow.
magic power will grant you a new view of the world. What you'll see is magical iridescence. From now on, the coin will show you what might be helpful in your training.
Magical iridescence? The coin? All of a sudden it tingles on my skin.
Take good care of your coin. My magic will protect you from being forgotten when you leave this world.
Aha.
We're leaving this world.
We have no time to lose. After all, you want to be home in time for dinner. You will need this. Jerry, do you remember what I told you?
Nothing is impossible?
And soon it will no longer sound like a question when you say it.
Wait!
Átment a levegőn.
know this place, Jerry?
Sure, that's the old path tree.
I am sure that you have sensed that this is a special place.
Special?
Ez egy különleges hely? Varázslat.
It's easy to get lost in places like this.
Könnyű az
Hey,
ilyen
I'm not a
helyeken
little
elveszni.
kid anymore.
Nem vagyok
Even adults
kisgyerek.
can become lost in the woods.
Még a felnőttek is eltévednek az erdőben.
I hear
Érzel
a
valamit?
rumbling.
Use your coin, Jerry.
Oh man, a toad.
Varangy.
Gigantic.
The magic of this place allows it to survive here and grow, forgotten by time. But just as with any other power, magic too can be misused. Like the power of this portal tree. Then we intervene.
We?
The magicians, the tree walkers.
Portal tree?
Portálfa?
What does that mean?
Mit jelent ez?
Portal trees are trees with roots that reach deep into the fabric of reality. So deeply that they exist in more than one
valóságnak
place and
az
time.
anyagában
creating
mártják a
magical
gyökereiket ezek a
Some use
portálfák.
these connections to move back and forth among the worlds. As do we tree walkers.
Aha, tehát ők nem portáljárók, hanem fajárók.
Tree walkers? I thought I was a magician's apprentice.
We tree walkers use magic portal trees to travel back and forth between different worlds.
Different worlds?
Places, times, and possibilities form an almost infinite number of worlds. You will be trained by me in the tradition of the tree walkers and acquire this ancient knowledge of walking between the worlds.
Wow, megtanulunk a világok között
Kind of
mászkálni.
sounds complicated.
It's quite easy, almost like riding a bicycle.
Really?
Olyan, mint hogyha
At worst, it
bicikliznél.
feels as
Nem.
if you're being ground to a powder between two contradictions.
I
Hát
don't
kicsit
understand.
olyan lesz, mint
None
hogyha
of us do,
ledarálnának,
but
de
you
amúgy
learn
jó.
quickly.
De hogy használod a portálfát?
But how do you use a portal tree?
This is where magic
Itt
begins.
kezdődik a varázslat? Wow.
Wow.
Go through the portal, Jenny. From now on, casting magic and wandering between worlds will be an important part of your life.
Wow.
Isn't it dangerous?
Nem veszélyes? Hát már elmondta, hogy le fognak minket darálni, de aztán jó
Hey.
lesz.
Whoa!
Someone is entering. Four nails. I'm only a leaf in the eye of the storm. We must hurry. We shall ride the wind. As we have always done.
Na nézzük. 4 karom volt, ami bejött a tisztásra.
Hey! Whoa!
Ez úgy néz ki, mintha ugyanaz a tisztás lenne, csak másik időben.
This still looks like the woods we have back at home. Only somehow...
Here we are.
Nemrég láttam a Go-on egy puzzle játékot, és eszembe jutottál, Bill, lehet, hogy neked is tetszene, majd pukkants rá, Creeks a neve. Biztos, hogy jó. Majd megpukkantom.
But that's a... with a backpack.
The farther we go from the portal tree, the more clearly you will come to realize that we have left the world you know far behind us. Only the parallels here at the portal tree suggest a connection. Such as this wall. Follow me, Jeremiah Hazelnut.
Gyönyörű a játék. Nagyon szépen néz ki. Milyen szépen tartja ezt a 60-70 FPS-t.
Before you, Jerry, lies Mousewood.
Wow!
Wow. Ez tényleg teljesen más.
where's the school? And all the teachers nice?
This world is more magical than yours. Its trees send their roots deep into the earth and create connections like the one we used to get here. This world will be your school, and its inhabitants will teach you many things. This place may seem unusual to you, but soon it will be an important part of your life. Then, once your training is complete, you will see the world with the eyes of a tree walker. So follow me, young hazelnut.
Oh, wait.
Érdekes.
I know this must still be overwhelming to you, but I need
Hogy eltáncikálott az a részeg egér a
I'll be right
sarokba?
back. I'm going to announce you to the town council.
All right. Wow. Being this small is really interesting. Who would have thought that mice have towns? Well, hey!
Oh, have you seen Plato the Frog by any chance? I've been waiting here for a package from the Super Squirrel Boutique for smart squirrels.
Super Squirrel Boutique? That's a funny name.
Oh, really? So what's your name?
Me? I'm Jerry.
Oh, I think Jerry is a very funny name. And I bet you don't make drop-dead stylish accessories.
No. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
You see, I'll just keep waiting for Plato and my package then. Oh, maybe I should have left town with my cousin Edgar instead of standing here and thinking about how the crows could come back at any time. It just feels creepy, but I've just got to have my package.
Ott van egy részeg táncoló egér, akivel most beszélni fogok.
Excuse me, but no time. Gotta practice. There's a birthday party this evening at the Hares, and I'm prepping to go. Well, hey!
Szóval nem részeg, hanem csak gyakorol, baszki.
A horn in the middle of the square. Maybe you can use it to call someone. What a strange-looking squirrel. He looks so daring. Like he has a lot of stories to tell.
Daring? No, not at all. Don't you see all these maps? What?
Oh, so you're a map maker.
Oh, hardly. I'm a traveller. Is this your first time in Mousewood? Come and see me later at the barrier. Just walk up the ramp to the right of the town gate.
Dear Mousewood, my neighbour constantly complains about noise at night time. Please try to be as noisy as possible. He deserves it. Kind regards, Anonymous.
Oh no.
Blue juice, tasty and blue. A quality product from the Wood Dwarves.
There's someone behind me, isn't there?
Hello? Is everything okay?
Is there someone behind me?
Igen. Most kezdtem ezt a játékot. És
I don't think you are. At least I don't see anybody.
point-and-click akciójáték, kalandjáték igazából. A Depónia és a Whispered World alkotóitól. Ezért van az, hogy nagyon pihent a humor és gyönyörű a grafika. Jerry Hazelnut varázsló akar lenni. Ezek vagyunk mi. Meg a Nyúl is mi vagyunk igazából, aki elvesztette teljesen az emlékezetét. Valami szörnyű dolog van készülőben. Ennyit mondhatok egyelőre.
The Marquis said I should wait. I promised I'd wait. A tree trunk cafe. It looks really warm and inviting. Seems like someone takes good care of it too. I'll definitely go there, but not yet. I'm supposed to wait here.
I can
At
feel
least
it.
I don't
There's
see
someone
anyone.
behind me. I can't see anyone either, but I know someone is there. You find one strange book in the woods, can't understand a single word, and then they stick you with a ghost. Isn't that just typical? I get all the luck.
Rose hips are cool, but disappointingly useless. Oh, there really is someone behind you.
Oh,
No, he's gone.
I knew it. Oh, lucky me. Oh, how liberating. What did the ghost look like?
Well, he had a pebble head, and his arms were twigs and leaves.
Really? That must have been a wood sprite. I didn't think they were real. You know what? Here, take it. I found it in the woods. Maybe the book belongs to the wood sprite. If you see him, you can give it back to him.
I thought it was cursed or something. Hello? I'll definitely go there, but not yet. I'm supposed to wait here. Wow, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me. It's full of writing I can't read. I wonder whether it belongs to that mysterious wood sprite.
Come, Jerry. I want to introduce you to someone.
aha.
Please excuse this sudden trespass, honored owl and squirrel.
Ah, Jonathan, this is the rabbit I was just telling you about.
Oh, but that's only Dormouse. Those eyes that have seen countless worlds. Some say he knows no mercy, but my parents said he was one of the first tree walkers.
I was not the first, but I knew him.
The monkey, the Hoto. I was barely knee-high to a grasshopper the last time I saw you.
In accordance with the tradition of the tree walkers, I hereby present you my apprentice, Jeremiah Hazelnut. I am here to request support for him so that he may learn the art of arts in these woods.
Ah, magic, of course. I should have guessed that right away. So this Nestling is a new magician's apprentice.
Most jelenti be, ugye, hogy mi vagyunk a tanítványai.
Had been lost.
What? Magician's apprentice? Please hold your horseflies for a moment, Jonathan.
Certainly not. Tradition demands that we immediately prepare the Treetop Festival. A new tree walker must be celebrated properly.
According to tradition, the apprentice must make the preparations for the Treetop Festival alone.
Nestling, before your training begins, you must send out invitations and order the blue juice and baked goods for the festival.
Precisely.
You should speak to Anya Mouse. She is the very best baker here in Mousewood.
I shall wait for you here, Jerry. I'm interested in what's happened here. Mousewood has changed.
Does that mean I'm supposed to run around out there all by myself?
I trust that you can take care of yourself. It's still summer vacation. This is your adventure, Jerry. Do you think you can do it?
Persze.
Absolutely.
Oh, stop! Don't step on the books.
Shouldn't somebody tidy them up?
That's what I'm doing. But Conrad's niece, Ursula, keeps mixing them up again.
Huh?
I always tell people the crows cause the mess, and Ursula makes sure that it stays that way.
A table shaped like a three-leaved clover.
The clover leaf has a special meaning for us.
Oh, it symbolizes the cooperation of the 3 permanent members of the Mousewood Town Council.
3.
Our third member is Hannah Mouse.
We have not seen her since the evacuation during the last crow attack. Ooh.
No, I'd better take care of it. Wait, no. Warm. I wonder if there's a mouse inside. Nope, empty. A uniformed mouse on a beetle.
That is a painting of the founder of our town, Magistrate Maximus of Mouse.
Maximus.
He created
Maximus
the moral
of Mouse.
foundation for our beautiful woods and the town.
Az
of
agyam
Mouse.
már is kezd leépülni.
Moral foundation?
The not intended for consumption act, which decrees that if it lives and breathes, then it is not food.
Oh, I see. So you must be a vegetarian.
Of course. I'm the picture of health. Ooh.
I see. May I bother you for a second?
No, I'm working.
What are you working on?
Brain work.
Ajaj, agymunkát végez.
That means he's staring into space.
I am thinking and planning.
What is there to plan?
We must replenish our stores. A crow must have feasted in here during the evacuation. For months, our beautiful mousewood has been subjected to aggressive crow attacks. Those crows are feral, almost incapable of speaking. Ooh, a very unsettling situation.
I always tell people the Critique of Impractical Reason by Immanuel Kant's Natural History by Hildegard of Beehive. Oh, where shall I put
Szia,
that?
Váckor.
How about sorting the books by topic? Brainy stuff here, nature stuff there.
That is exactly what I am doing. Here are those with a red cover, and over there is where those with green covers will go.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
But of course. Then you can find the red books immediately when you look for them. I mean, no one ever reads the green ones anyway. Weird stuff, that is. In Literaria, they didn't have green books at all.
Ooh, Jonathan, you've never even been there.
Of course I have. But naturally, it was during a...
As you can see, young man, Jonathan's sorting skills are just as dreadful as his sense of humor.
A little laugh now and then can't hurt.
Oké. Anna Mouse-t kell megtalálnom.
It sure smells good in here. Kind of like herbal drops. Huh?
I know you're out there somewhere. Come back soon. I'll take care of your garden until then.
Extravagant.
Aha.
That's what old Uli would have said now.
Who's old Uli?
Oh, a dear friend of mine. See the picture on the counter? This little herbal pharmacy belongs to him.
I see. So, is he out getting more herbs?
Well, he's on an adventure, and will be gone a very long time. I almost forgot something, Apple Cheeks. one of Uli's patented sugar-free lollipops for you.
Sugar-free?
I also baked Uli's herbs into some buns. But it turned out that nobody wanted them like that.
I can't imagine why.
Ah, I knew you'd appreciate Uli's herbs. Here, they're a bit dry, but...
Dry?
Ah, just have fun licking the lollipop and nibbling the cake. My little cinnamon bun.
Oké. Nagyon szép az artwork. Ezt érted így?
My name is Anya. Welcome to my little tree trunk cafe.
Hello, I'm Jerry.
Oh, you're sweet as sugar.
I'm supposed to order blue juice and baked goods for the Treetop Festival.
Oh, is it that time again? How nice. I will bake lots and lots of cupcakes.
And what about this blue juice?
I'm sorry, Sugar Plum, but you'll have to go ask the dwarves about that. They haven't delivered any in days. They live at the other end of the Coldwater Brook in the dark wood.
That noise just now. That sounded dangerous.
But of course, dangerously tasty.
Veszélyesen finom. Én is ezt fogom mondani. Veszélyesen finom a főztem.
Exploding cookies.
Yeah, but wouldn't an exploding cake be better?
Trust me, Sugar Cube, it will be pancake-tastic. I hope the boy and babysitter will have real fun with them. Little Humbert is a bit difficult. Everyone thinks he's a nasty, spoiled brat, but he's just under-challenged. Poor gifted child. Maybe my new cookies will keep him on his toes.
As far as that, under-challenged Humbert goes, have you found an interesting hobby for Humbert?
Not yet, Ella.
Oh. I'm always asking other people questions. No one ever asks me a question.
Oh, that's terrible. You poor pumpkin. Would you like me to ask you a question?
Yeah, ask one, ask one.
Have you seen a frog on your travels? Big fellow, really good looking. He usually drinks coffee here about this time, but he hasn't come in yet.
And I thought we were talking about me. See you later.
Take care.
Aha. Végre most már, érted? Tehát ez hogy tőlünk is kérdeztek.
Hello.
Ez is egy újítás, ez nagyon jó. Sose szoktak tőlünk kérdezni.
Ludwig Borrower is the name. Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Right, I heard you on the radio once.
Yes, unfortunately the swamp path is still flooded, so I can't continue. I love broadcasting. I've been broadcasting from the swamp ever since the crows pulled apart my old transmitter.
Is there any hope that you'll be transmitting again soon?
With all the moisture that creeps into my transmitter in the swamp? Never! Someone might complain about my watered-down contributions.
What? But your fans...
They'll say my jokes are all wet.
How will you explain to your fans that you're quitting?
With damp eyes.
Because everything's flooded, right?
No, because it's really sad.
Oh, you can't just give up like that.
I'm not giving up. Crack a nut, squirrel, as the young people say these days. No, to get me to stop broadcasting, they'll have to tie my arms, legs, mouth, and belly button.
I have to be going.
See you soon. And remember, Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Uli's nightcap, sleeping drops. It says a bottle costs 1 leaf butt. I don't have any leaf butts, not even one.
Értetek, kólás kupakok azok.
Something's not right here. A whole barrel full of little cakes, and yet nobody's eating them.
Strange, isn't it? These cupcakes are made with herbs from his farmers. Try one. Oh, come on.
Sorry, but I'd rather not.
Lab rat? Is that what they call scientists where you come from?
No, it's not important. The door is now open.
Milyen gyanús.
Hey, you. This is private property. Get
Uh-oh. Oolie's nightcap. Sleeping drops. It says a bottle costs 1 leaf buck. I don't have not even... I'd better leave that where it is. I want to be a magician, not a key thief. Around here they probably sentence you... There's a note hanging there.
Aha.
One of our guests left the cheese wheel behind. Since it's been here for 3 years, all guests may now help themselves freely. Kindest regards, Anya. Free? Super! Oh man, the cheese is rock hard. Rose hips are cool, but one hot coffee. That won't work. There's a big fish flapping its fins at the bottom of the brook. I think it's waiting for someone to open the barrier. Hello, why are you up here?
I was assigned to cannon duty. We had a big crow problem here. Well, we even had to evacuate the town.
That sounds horrible.
Well, it was. So if I see one of those horrid creatures, then kaboom! Usually they fly. I have to keep even at night.
Can't do that from here. Hello, Mr. Squirrel.
Please, everyone calls me Spitzweg.
Spitzweg.
You need to be formal with me. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm a Suslik.
Oh, I didn't know
Suslik.
that. The way
Mi
you're
az a
back,
Suslik?
it looks like you're ready for some adventure.
I'm an adventurer and scientist, and on my latest expedition, I will travel the 7 seas to document the differences in their flora and fauna. Just look at all the maps in my backpack. The beauty of nature is manifested in its subtlest, most delightful way in these loving records. Yes, I'm on an enormous adventure, and it begins here at home in our humble cold water brook.
Oh, that sounds exciting. But why aren't you on your way? That much ocean must take an awfully long time to explore.
Tell me about it. I wanted to complete the first leg with a tradition. I ordered it from the Hedgehog brothers. They are the most talented and reliable craftspeople here in the woods, you know. All they had to do was float the boat down the cold water brook to me. But I've been waiting here for a while now. Say, you wouldn't happen to be heading to the pumpkin patch on the edge of town, would you? If you could ask about my boat at the Hedgehog Brothers workshop, you would be doing me a big favor.
No problem, I'll take care of it. Securely locked.
The catfish in the water is a ruthless predator and can get, let's say, rather unpleasant on a bad day. So the barrier is to keep him out of our town. Therefore, I can only open it when the catfish isn't here.
But that doesn't need to have hard cake thrown in it. Rose hips are cool, but disappointingly useless. A stick won't help here. This owl statue looks incredibly wise. It must have seen all kinds of things swim, float, and gurgle past in the brook.
Okay.
Who's that? Oh, just another owl statue. My mistake. Wow, the whole town fits under the tree. Any bird who built a nest up on a branch would have a magnificent view. I wonder if mice and squirrels live like this in Owl. Did I always just take a wrong turn in the woods at home?
Paws off! The cannon has to be ready for the next crow. Imagine, usually they fly. I have to keep my eyes even at night.
But that doesn't need to have...
Okay.
What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound. Very, very softly. Like someone flicked a glass. What a weird... There's a little... I hear a fine sound. Very, very... Like someone flicked a glass. But that doesn't need to have... A stick won't help here.
Oké, semmi gond.
You can see into the town hall from here. The old squirrel, Jonathan, has already seen me. He's waving his cane. I think he's afraid I'll climb in through the window and walk all over his books. I'd never do that. At least, not while someone's looking. A sad human face behind ivy. I wonder who painted that. Hello, I'm Jerry.
Junior?
No reply. Hello?
Junior? He's shy. Stay right up and admire the goods, but make sure that your eyes stay in your head. Although that wouldn't be a problem, because we have outstanding glass eyes among all the things you can buy here at ridiculously low prices.
Nevetségesen alacsony árakon dolgoznak.
At Church Mouse and Son.
Glass eyes?
And much more. The traveling merchants, Church Mouse and Son, have everything you've ever wanted,
Templomegere és fia.
Even though you don't know you want it, will want it, or will need to have wanted it.
You talk like an actor.
Funny you should say that, but let's get down to business. What do you need, boy? Church Mouse and Son have everything.
I'm afraid
Félek, hogy nincsenek pénzem.
Well, then take this one time only, small but exquisite promotional gift. A red thread.
Köszönöm.
Here, let me tie the thread to your amusing round coin.
Oh.
By the way, will not be accepted as payment.
Very decorative. Thanks.
The high-quality red thread I gave you should lead you back to Church Mouse and Son whenever you need exquisite things. Things of every kind. Pretty things, tall things, small things, white things, bright things, filled things, spilled things, things with sugar, things with mud.
Yeah.
Silly things.
Okay.
If you're looking for things, come to Church
Bármi
Mouse
kell,
and Son.
akkor gyere
It won't
hozzánk.
take too long. Soon I'll be handing my business over to my talented son, so that I can retire to the Coconut Palm Islands. we're still saving up enough money for the trip. Isn't that right, Junior? Junior?
Szerintem Junior egy kicsit megdöglött.
Things!
Need things.
We have stuff too.
Alright, things and stuff.
And junk.
Things, stuff, and junk.
Now you've got
Things, stuff and junk. Okay. Okay.
Are you the Hedgehog brothers?
Yeah, we are. How can we help you?
I'm Jerry, Magician's apprentice. Mr. Spitzweg sent me to ask about his boat.
Ah, Spitzweg's probably been waiting at the catfish barrier for hours.
Unfortunately, our tools have disappeared.
They were brand new.
I bet there's a green hat behind it.
Ah, don't be silly.
Milyen érdekes ez az ajtó. Látod ezt az üveg ajtót? Hol hajolja? Milyen szép. Rögtön a fejem mellett.
It's a fairy tale.
Ott van méz a másik oldalon. De durva.
I'll take a look around for your tools.
Thanks. That'd be a big help.
Wow, what a big leaf.
That's a leaf boat for Mr. Unfortunate.
Maybe you can use it to call someone.
Yeah.
Strange. And locked.
That must have been a green
It says A. Molina. No advertisements, please. How mysterious. My head sounds almost the same.
Oh, okay.
It looks like wood. It smells like wood. I think, yes, I think the house is very pretty. Oh, somebody's there. A little green man with a hat.
I knew it! We've had a green hat in the house after all.
Ah, where the snakes take me, jolly cats and fly specks, hair and mud puddles. He can see me, but not if I hold me breath.
What? Stop! Oh no, the thief is gone. I have to go after him. No, I just don't fit. Instead of following the little guy, I could try to block his way. The little man in green. There he is again.
Ah, first at the hedgehogs, and now here. You've got the wrong man. I've done nothing. Confounded police. I mean, go to the weevil, cursed constable.
He's gone again. He seemed pretty angry. Nice view. From here you can see the cafe and the city wall. And one of the Mouse Guard's cannons. Will you take me part of the...
Oh, of course. If you could...
No problem.
I ordered all.
Hello. Why are you up here?
Oh, we even at...
That sounds
Oké,
So,
oké,
you
oké,
arrive
oké.
even at night.
Akkor nem erre jött a kis mocsok.
A shamrock ripper certainly won't find me here.
There he is again. Stop.
I'm standing on a shamrock. It's magic. Gives me strength. I can do whatever I like here.
He got away again.
Hova ment már megint?
The door is now open.
Hey, you. This is private property.
Uh-oh.
Hey, who are you? I've never seen you here before.
Nonsense. He came through here earlier today.
Yeah?
Yeah, together with a rabbit with weird red eyes.
Well, I remember that one.
I'm Jerry Hazelnut, magician in training.
Magician? You? I might have bought that from your friend with the red eyes, but... Oh, why do I have to stand guard out here while you get to have fun?
Another statue. It looks like those stone eyes have seen a lot.
Welcome to Mousewood, newcomer. Your friend with the red eyes seemed familiar to me. Here's some well-meaning advice from me to you. Stay within the town, all right? The crows are circling low over the woods today.
Oh, you're in Mousewood too. How funny.
Nem nagyon tudom, hogy most mit kellene csinálnom.
There's an owl's wall here too, just like at home.
Ott van most a törpe?
Wait, I know you, or at least someone who's just as lazy as you.
Először megjelent ugye ott az első megjelenésnél, ugye beugrott a izébe, abba a rajzútba. Utána azon átmentél, akkor megjelent még egyszer, és utána ment a város irányába, ugye ott a templom legele is, és ki a BT mögött.
Igen, utána a Shamrocknál voltunk. És akkor most a kávézóban kéne lennie, azt mondod. De hát itt nem volt az előbb, mikor bejöttem.
There's a sign. Roof terrace closed. Danger of abduction by crows. That doesn't sound good.
Remember, there are no problems. Oh.
But that doesn't need to have hard cake. Hello. The mouse walks around totally lost in thought. It doesn't even notice I'm here.
Ott voltam. Voltam a kávézó mögött. Voltam a kávézó mögött. Nem történt semmi. Innen elment arra.
Memo. We need more blue juice. Well, the barrel looks empty, but the tap can still be used.
What the fuck?
Johnny Hacks and Fly Specks. Leave me in peace, you brat. You'll never get me shamrock.
There's not even one bee inside, but judging by the sweet smell, the bee's only just left. That doesn't need to be sweetened with honey.
Ó, tudom. Haha, anyalókánk.
Good idea. The lollipop already looks a lot tastier this way. How odd. I thought crows were a problem here. Why would they build a statue to them? The pumpkins here are incredibly big. On the other hand, I have been talking to mice and a mice. By comparison, a giant pumpkin is almost unspectacular. A lost piece of wood. It'll be okay. We'll find your mummy.
Megtaláljuk anyukádat, semmi baj. Vajon hova kéne mennem? A Shamrockról beszélt, úgyhogy a Shamrockra kell visszamennem szerintem. Gyűzöm azt a mocskos állatot.
Sturdy-looking rake. It probably belongs to the hare family. It could come in useful.
Hey, you! What are you doing with our family rake?
Oh, I'm just borrowing it for a moment. Last night the wind blew all these leaves onto our lawn.
Oh, yeah, all right. Oh, off you go. Those leaves aren't going to rake themselves.
The little man runs over the rock to protect himself, and then he disappears, quite obviously with the help of magic. That's a cunning plan, and it might just work.
Milyen geci vagyok.
There he is again.
You've got the wrong man. I've done nothing. Confound it.
He's gone again.
És akkor most megyünk, és akkor fejbe fogja baszni magát.
The leprechaun will pop up at any moment, and then... Haha! Oh! That hurt.
Igen, biztos, hogy fájt neki.
Off to the Hedgehog brothers. They'll sure be glad to get their tools back.
Ennyi, ennyi. Hogy orba baszta.
Johnny Hacks and Fly Specks. Leave me in peace. You'll never get me shamrock.
I've got your tools.
Terrific. But as long as the greenhouse's still about, I'm not happy about finishing building the boat.
Me neither. Please make him go away.
Azt hogy?
No, I'd better be careful with the thing. That belongs to the Hedgehog brothers, so I should be careful with it.
No. You can't do that.
You have to...
Rose hips are cool.
Vajon mit tehetnék?
That's music to my ears. The unmistakable sound of our tools.
There, the tunnel is closed.
Igen, valóban.
There he is again.
You've got the wrong man. I've come.
He's gone again. Hello, I'm Jerry.
Junior?
Hello?
Junior? He's step right. Although, at
Glass
and the trap.
You talk.
But let church.
Is there anything?
There, one side.
Those must be an antique seed that's still green. If they're more than 2 days old, then you've discovered the secret of eternal youth. Well, how much do they cost?
A mere 2 leaf bucks per helicopter. And if you buy 5, I'll toss in this extraordinarily well-preserved stick.
Well...
And there's this single sock with the embroidered initials RD. What's your name, my boy?
Jerry Hayes.
Mi?
Well, RD.
Nem főzeléket ettünk, hanem rakott zöld babot.
But I don't have that much money.
Oh, we were almost in business. Negotiating skills are... He'll be taking... And then I'll take a well-earned retirement. Soon you'll be able to make unbeatable offers to our customers yourself. Junior, he's shy, but a
Nem baj, azt sem szeretem.
I believe in him really strongly. You hear?
Pedig váckorsz, elmondom neked, hogy hogy csináltam meg. Fogtam.
The high quality red thread I gave you should lead you back in stuff, and now you've got it.
És megpirítottam a kurva Isten picsája. Megpirítottam egy csomó békönt, és azon fogtam és pirítottam át a darált húst.
There he is again. Stop.
standing on a shamrock. It's magic. Gives me I can do whatever I like here.
He got away again. The little man runs over the rock to protect himself, and then he disappears. Quite obviously with the help of magic. I'm done with this for now.
Hogyan kellene ezt megoldani?
Johnny Cocks and fly specks. Leave me in peace, you brats. You'll never get me shamrock. Ouch! Nail shot. Fine. Be that way. What a waste of a day. Off home to warm heart. The Shamrock Ripper won't find me there.
The footprints lead to the top of the pumpkin. Hold on. Is that a chimney? I knew there was something strange about it. I wonder if it's hollow. Oopsie.
You destroyed me house! Smashed it to tiny wee pieces in the blink of an eye! Oh, what have I ever done to you?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Didn't mean to? That was negligent vandalism. You're after me, Cobalt.
Actually, I was just here about the stolen stuff.
Well, that's me cue. Till we never meet again, you Snoop.
Snoop! Az már az Snoop.
And he's gone. This is starting to get frustrating.
Has the green hat really gone? Oh, what a relief.
It looks kind of sad when it's so empty. I was just trying to catch the thief, but I didn't want this to happen. It was a nice little house. Well, pumpkin house. The spoon and the silvery lump are probably stolen too. Anyway, Inspector Hazelnut has secured the stolen goods. It looks kind of sad. It was a night, well, pumpkin house. It's over. The green hat is gone.
Ah, I am so relieved. Dad was
Így van.
right after all. He was
Megkönnyebbülés.
living in the pumpkin with the chimney the whole time. I wondered about that. Ah, and you have our tools. Come on, brother. We better get to work. The leaf boat for
Wow,
Spitzway
ez egy
is
tenger
ready.
alatt járó.
Ready to put to sea.
And
Azt
how
az
do we get
eget.
it to Mr. Spitzway?
Just give it a little push.
Ah, but...
Don't worry. The cold water brook will take the boat to the catfish barrier, where Spitzweg is already waiting.
Jelenleg.
Ha?
A tenger alatt járó jelenleg a folyó úszik, mint egy hajó.
Igen.
De hajtsa meg fog jönni.
Persze.
There. We still have a lot to do. We need to get back to work. We still have to renovate an antique cabinet for our neighbour. Ah, that'll be fun. Oh, I love furniture. But make sure you don't sand too deep this time. Yeah.
Maybe you can use it to call someone.
Ez vajon mi?
Hey, I think this chunk of metal is magnetic. Really heavy. I wonder where the little man in green stole it from. That won't do any good. What a weird... There's a little... very, like someone flicked the glass. That won't do any... No, I'd better...
Vajon mihez tudnék most kezdeni?
They smell earthy. I like mushrooms a lot better like this than in Mum's salads. Ugh. Wow, the whole town fits under the tree. Any bird who built...
Odaadjuk a táncoló egérnek a sütit.
But that doesn't need to have hard cake thrown in it. That would be a waste of a lollipop. That would be a waste. Up this way to the city wall. Beware. Slip. Oh man, I wish I was here in the winter. Sliding down here would be so much fun.
Hát szerintem pontosan, hogy még télen is itt leszünk.
Cool mushroom. The way it smells in here. The pots must contain dried herbs and spices. That would be a waste of a lollipop.
Hát, ha ezzel ki tudok belőle szedni.
That doesn't need... I'd say that worked pretty well.
Oh!
I'm done with this for now. The door is now open.
Hey, you, this is private property. Get out of my garden.
Uh-oh.
Vajon mit kell itt csinálni? Szia, Ricsi! Szia, szia! Kis mókusjány haljál sóhajtozgatott magának. Talán majd most?
No. No. Hey you, everything okay?
Coffee.
Hey you,
Coffee.
Azt mivel hozzak neked? Tudom mivel. A kanálba el tudom hozni neki a kávét. És akkor abból esetleg át tudom önteni. Ezébe. A poharába. És akkor az úgy jó lesz.
That doesn't need to be spoon. One hot coffee. That won't work. One hot coffee. That won't work.
Mit kell? Hát itt
One
csinálom.
hot coffee. That won't work. Empty. It says coffee free, but please also try our pound cake. Nothing needs to be tapped from there. Nothing needs to be tapped from there.
Kellene egy pohár. Nincsen poharam.
But that doesn't need to have hard cake thrown in it.
Az a baj, hogy a kanál nem működik.
That's the owner of the herbal pharmacy. Anya says he's out somewhere. That's the owner of the... Anya says... One hot coffee. That won't... One hot coffee. That won't work.
Mi a fene? Holnap reggel korán megyünk az esküvői csokorért. Igen, ez egy olyan dolog, amit nem eltitkolni terveztem, de úgy voltam vele, hogy mivel az esküvő csak májusban lesz, ezért nem feltétlen untatlak vele titeket.
Ó, akkor elszóltam magam most.
Aha! Elszóltad magad.
I'll get back to work then.
Good luck.
Köszönjük szépen. Nagyon-nagyon-nagyon szépen köszönjük. Szóval igen, holnap reggel korán, olyan 4 óra körül indulunk és megyünk az esküvői. Tehát miért lehet az, hogy holnap megyünk az esküvői csokorért és májusban van az esküvő? Elárulom, mert örök csokrokat csináltattam. A dobócsokor is az lesz, meg a mennyasszonyi csokor is az lesz. Honnan a picsából szerezek egy kávés poharat?
Árulok én mindjárt.
That won't do any good. That would be a waste of a lollipop. That would be a waste. But that doesn't need to have hard cake thrown in it. But that doesn't need to have hard cake thrown in it. No. 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 Supposedly this was really healthy once, back then, before it petrified. No, I'd better be careful with the thing. No, I'd better be careful with the thing.
Ajajajajaj. Nem tudom, hogy mit lehetne. Nem untatlak titeket? Na, ennek örülök. Ennek nagyon örülök.
I've been waiting here for a package from the Super Squirrel Boutique for smart squirrels. Oh, maybe I should have left town with my cousin Edgar instead of standing here and thinking about how the crows could come back at any time. It just feels quick, but I've just got to have my package.
Gondolom, akkor most vissza kéne mennem, és a mókusnak kéne segítenem ott a hídnál, hogy el tudjon csónakázni. Amúgy egyre jobban kialakulóban van, hál' Istennek minden. Hozzávágom a catfishhez.
Excellent! In all my travels over the years, I've realized again and again that you can find kind people no matter where you go. Just as long as you never give up and always travel with an open heart.
I should write that down. It sounds like a motto for my journey.
Now I can finally put out to sea. Weigh anchor, set the sail, man the oars.
Aye, aye, sir. Oars?
Oars! We had better not set out rudderless. Water is much too unpredictable. You can't rely on chance to take you where you want to go. And to be sure your ship doesn't try to leave without you when you go ashore, you also need an anchor. But as long as the catfish is swimming outside the barrier, we can't even think about setting off. The world offers enough adventure. We don't need to go looking for trouble, you know.
So we can't set sail until we've got an anchor and a rudder, and the brook here is free of loitering catfish, right?
Yes, and then our great journey will begin.
Or so we hope.
Azt mivel fogok neked ánkort csinálni?
No.
Megetettem a halat a sajttal.
Good idea. There.
That's exactly what we need. An excellent rudder. Now all we need is an anchor. But as long as the catfish is swimming outside the barrier, we can't even think about setting off.
Once I've done that, we get started, right?
Yes, and then our great journey will begin.
Or so we hope.
De az nem jó, hát azzal látok.
No, I'd better be careful with the thing. I'd better keep it.
Igen, az nem jó.
Nyalóka mellett az micsoda? Csap.
Csap.
Nothing needs to be tapped from there. Nothing needs to be tapped from there. Nothing. I'd bet. My lucky coin. The marquee made it magic. Rose hips are cool, but disappointing. Rose. That won't do any good. I don't want to put up any posters, not even for the Great Zaroff. I don't want to put up any posters, not even for the Great Zaroff. I don't want to put up any posters, not even for the... A stick won't help here. A stick won't help here. But that doesn't need to have hard cake thrown in it. But that won't do any good. That won't do any good.
Az a baj, én nem tudom, hogy mi.
There's a big fish flapping its fins at the bottom of the brook. I think it's waiting for someone to open the barrier.
Nem tudom, hogy miből tudnék ankort csinálni. Hát, ha van valami a ezéknél, a teknőcöknél, a vadmalacoknál, a sünöknél. Megnézzük.
We still have a lot to do. We still have to renovate and... that makes...
Yeah.
Hedgehog Brothers Carpentry. Wood can... It looks kind of sad when it's so... It was a nice little house. Well, pumpkin house. It looks like wood. It's very pretty.
Vajon mi? Vajon mi lehet?
Somebody's shirking dish duty.
I'm meditating.
That's a lot of mailboxes.
There's a lot of room in our house, and a lot of hairs. We have even more tunnels than the wood dwarfs. Of course, there are only 3 of them.
That's a lot of mailboxes.
We're cool.
That's a lot of...
We have even course.
To the right are the gardens. Check. The way to the town square leads across the tree route, and if I follow the path in the other direction, I'll come to the edge of town. The mouse walks around totally lost in thought. That big flower is really interesting.
Hey, what are you doing sniffing around?
I'm just admiring the big, pretty flower.
Flower. Rubbish.
And that doesn't need to have hard cake. Rose hips are cool. That would be a waste of a lollipop. That would do it. Nice garden.
Just look with your eyes. No touching.
Nice garden.
Just look with...
Cold water reach when you can run. Cold water reach. Chapter.
Nem tudom, hogy melyikre gondolsz, melyik részére gondolsz ennek a résznek.
Hello?
Hey, what?
Itt...
Did somebody say something?
I think I have to get up there if I want to have a real conversation.
Na. Erre. Erre akarsz? Erre akartad, hogy jöjjek? Hajajaj.
What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound. Very, very softly. Like someone flicked a glass. Whoa, that is a big spider. Holy cow! As long as it stays right there, it can keep its pretty spider web. I don't want to make the spider mad, and if the web... A stick won't help here. It's much, much deeper than it is back home. Good thing I'm a decent swimmer. have thought the old path tree could do something like that. Path tree? Maybe in the olden days, someone actually knew about the portal.
Hát nem igazán van itt semmi, amivel bármit lehetne kezdeni. The old path tree. Path to Mousewood. Érdekes.
The hair statue isn't so little here.
Itt erre nem lehet menni, úgyhogy mindegy. Visszamegyünk a faluba. Városba. Aha. Megvan.
I'm so hungry.
Jaj, te szegény. Megszállodok sajtot.
That's no good. We pay with money here, and in 3 figures. Don't keep me waiting too long. I'm getting hungry for something sweet. Oh, that smells so good. Is it a honey lollipop? Okay, I'll tell you what. You give me the lollipop and I'll let you go through. Just this once.
Köszönöm. Jaj. Aranyos.
Deliciously unhealthy.
Ó, annyira finom és egészségtelen.
Can't be. Healthy things don't taste good.
Az egészséges dolgok nem finomak.
Like you health experts anyway.
Seems like animals can do anything here. I wouldn't be at all surprised by a weasel that's a health expert. I'd better stay on the signposted trails. I'd get hopelessly lost in the fields. The sun has really dried out the fields. A brief shower would do them good.
Wow.
What was that? Oh no, someone is being attacked. Hey, it's awesome. Well, if the pigeons in the park go for this kind of thing. At least Anya's cupcakes seem to appeal to birds. That will make it even madder. Maybe I can flick the antenna to chase off the crow, but I can't reach the antenna. There must have been more mail to deliver here before the flood. This thing is huge. It smells pretty leathery. I wonder who lost this. That's the same symbol I saw in my magical letter. The sign of the tree walkers. Maybe somebody left that here because there's a tree portal nearby.
Ez pedig ezért gyufás doboz.
The building collapsed. It looks like someone just pecked apart the ceiling and the walls. This is scary. The large river back there has burst. It looks like everyone had to leave it. That will make it even madder.
Oh fuck.
Oh man, I think he's serious. I shouldn't get too close. But I have to help Ursula.
Azt hogy?
I don't want to put up any posters, not even for the Great Zaroff. The sign says, path into the swamp, beware of mosquitoes. The shoelace still looks quite usable. I'll take it with me. A shoelace won't help me here. A gigantic shoelace. Practically a rope if you're a mouse. Or if you're me. Maybe I can use this to flick the antenna and give the crow a good whack. Gotcha! Drat, it won't budge. Oopsie. Oh well, who needs that antenna anyway? Now I can throw the rope, just like a grappling hook. Leave the little owl alone or I'll let you have it. That won't do any good.
Azt mégis.
There, now you're in for it.
Oh! De fejbe baszta! Azt a mindenit.
No reason to thank me. I, Magician's Apprentice, Jerry Hazelnut, gladly help wherever I can.
I saw everything. You're a hero.
Not really.
Hogy
You're just
elpirult.
like my friend Uli.
De kis cuki.
Unfortunately, he's... Oh well. Here, take this.
What is it?
A flyer. A mouse has to make a living, you know.
Wow! He said I'm a hero. I'd
Hős
better
vagyok.
take you home now, Ursula. You can ride in my backpack.
Tudtam, hogy belerakja a zsákjába,
She
baszki.
was still clutching a crow feather. Did Ursula pluck that from the crow? The building collapsed. Looks like this is scary. There's only one keg of blue juice left. Looks like Mousewood is running out of blue juice. Okay, I really shouldn't do this. If only Mr. Churchmouse hadn't tied that thread to my coin. The temptation is just too great.
Így van.
It worked!
Aj.
I had the gumball machine next to my school. Not that I would know. I've just heard things. The last keg of blue juice and a little sticker. Empty. The wood dwarves probably haven't got round to restocking the machine with new kegs. This looks like a little flight of stairs.
Deutsche
But the mushroom will have to
Zündwaren,
grow a bit before I can climb the tree.
Zündwaren
Then I can investigate why it's snowing up there.
Monopolgesellschaft. Oh ja. Natürlich. Deutsche Gyufa, ja. Az valami veszélyesnek tűnik.
What does the note say? Quarantine. Our housemate Steinberg Wooddwarf has come down with a terrible disease. He is grouchy and grumpy and in a really bad mood. And now he is also sick and coughing and sneezing. Do not disturb. Until the quarantine ends, we are going to camp out in the cold woods on the muddy ground. Therefore, we are also grouchy and grumpy and in a really bad mood. Production of blue juice will be discontinued until Steinberg recovers. Soft steel and lager, wood dwarfs. The Great Zaroff, clairvoyant illusionist, coming soon to a theatre near you. When and where? Strange. Anyone taller than a mouse, or taller than me for that matter, probably wouldn't even notice this, but there it is, hidden among tree roots and moss. How exciting! Too bad the gate is closed. Securely locked. There's a note here. How exciting! Too bad the gate is closed.
Vigyük haza Ursulát? Vajon előbb?
It looks interesting over there, but I can't get a...
Itt van az a jóképű béka, akiről beszéltek.
Well, if it isn't Jerry, the promising young tree walker that everyone's going on about. You wouldn't happen to have a fire spell handy, would you?
That's me, but I'm still in training, you know.
Gossip spreads fast here. I hope you realise that I was only joking about the fire spell. After all, my bike is built from a matchbox. It would burn like kindling.
Are you Plato the mailman?
Well, if these packages don't get delivered today, they'll just be plain old Plato the frog.
De mi a fenétől fagyott oda a biciklit, Plato?
Really stuck in the ice, huh?
Well, I expect the ice will have melted by tomorrow, but that won't do me any good. If I don't deliver the packages today, I'll soon be out of a job.
Maybe I can help you. Good luck, Plato. See you later.
Thanks. What a nuisance. And I was going to go...
Are these your packages and letters?
But now my bike, that means I can't deliver. I've never...
Would you like me...
Her? You'd really do that for me?
Hogy kikerekedett a szeme? Egy kerekebb lett, mint eddig volt. Esküszöm, hogy még be is könnyezett.
Then I can get, you know.
No problem. Consider the mail delivered.
Azt igen. De azért erre még fel akarok kukkantani. Már bocs.
It looks like it was hit by lightning about 1,000 years ago. Somebody seems to have carved 4 openings into its gnarly trunk. Only a hollow tree stump, with nothing in it. But I hear a whistling sound. The wind is blowing through the hollow trunk, moaning and whistling. It almost sounds like a tune. The organ music of the wind, the breath of the forest. How did I come up with that? Don't tell me I'm a poet too. Poet magician Jerry Hazelnut.
Az vagy költő és lópikula és minden is vagy egyben.
It looks like it was hit by lightning. Somebody... What kind of stone is that? It is firmly stuck. No idea what it is. No, I'd better be careful with the thing. No, a stick won't help here. Oh shit, looks like you messed. Oh, it's impossible to stay.
Na jó, vigyük vissza a városba a Ursulát, meg a leveleket. Az előbbit láttam egy pasit. Egy mopszal.
There's something written on the stone next to it. Talk to one another, deal with one another, live with one another. In remembrance of the regular meetings held on this brook to reconcile the differences between mice, squirrels, and other inhabitants of the woods. Other inhabitants? I guess that would include me if I lived.
Érdekes.
Have you seen Plato? I've been waiting. Oh, maybe I should have it instead of just feel that I've just got to have my...
Vajon melyik? Szerintem ez az ő csomagja.
Isn't it a super smart and drop-dead stylish purse? Everyone will want to invite me to the theatre now. Thank you. Here, a tip for you. Now you can buy yourself something stylish too, though you do already have a stylish hat.
To Mr. Church Mouse Senior. I wonder what's in it.
Hát gondolom, things, stuff.
Things, stuff and junk. Az lesz benne. Things, stuff and junk.
Oh, thanks. I've been waiting a long time for this. My language instruction package. Coconut Palm Islandese overnight on 30 cassettes.
Oh, wow.
I need to be well prepared if... are you waiting for something?
Igen.
Tip, maybe?
We're church mice. We have nothing to just give away.
The letter looks strange. It's addressed to Senor Molina. It's from M. Calavera, travel agent. To the charming voice of Radio 103.5.
Megyünk, odaadjuk a cuccot a kávézóban lévőknek.
Special delivery for Mr. Burrower.
Ah, my first fan letter. Dear Mr. Burrower, I am a long-time listener of your program and wonderful smooth voice, true intellectual culture, true cheesecake. Yes.
Fan letter?
What a fan. As thanks for your delivery, please take a small promotional gift. Take this wonderful mug and say...
Ez az!
I listen to Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Thanks. One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. No, I promised Plato I would deliver the mail fast and reliably.
I'm sorry, Peter. Old Uli isn't here.
So, is he out getting more hurt?
Well, he's on a...
Ó, tudom.
Sorry. See you later.
Szia, Daddy! Hát 1000 éve nem láttalak. Mesélj, Mizu. Jó, hogy itt vagy. Ezer meg egy, így van. Ide adjuk a kávét ennek itt.
I'll give him some of my coffee.
I'm awake. I'm so grateful to you. Take this.
Aha. Okay.
Without you, I would have been late for work.
Így van, a spártán és húzóerő. Hát... Na. Mindent tudok. Ez volt még annó, mikor bő 3 évvel ezelőtt neki kezdtem a csatornának. Akkor még nagyon nyomtad a Spartant.
You've got mail.
Most le lesz üvöltve a fejünk.
No problem.
Azt hittem, hogy ez egy nő.
Huh? Who said that? Strange. And locked.
Milyen öregek vagyunk? Hát azért annyira hál' Istennek nem.
The virtuoso Maxim Mousikov currently resides in Mousewood and is prepared to teach one, but
igen, aztán
only
valamikor
one,
ott abba is
highly
hagytam,
gifted
elég volt
apprentice
az
in the art of playing the violin.
önkínzásból.
Interested parties, please apply. Too bad I'm not very musical.
Az önkínzás az jó dolog. Én is gondolkodtam rajta, hogy újra elkezdem az önkínzást. De alig van bármire is időm.
Ursula, looks like you messed it all up. Oh, it's impossible to stay mad at her for long. I think she feels really comfy in my backpack. Hey, something to read. Harry Otter and the Chamber of Egrets.
Harry Otter and the Chamber of Egrets.
Shouldn't somebody tidy them up?
Oh my god.
But Conrad's niece, Ursula, keeps mixing them up again. I always tell people the crows cause them.
Home office.
And
Nekem.
Ursula makes sure that it stays that way.
Nekem. Home office. Én minden nap talpalok. Minden nap talpalok. Sőt, most már nem 8 órában, hanem 10-ben. Szóval Ursula el van a táskánkban.
What was that about the tree walkers and the portals?
We tree walk
fairy tales. A tree
Hogy van még erre is energiám? Mire gondolsz?
Mere legends and myths.
Not at all. Portal trees are trees with roots that reach deep into the fabric.
Mindjárt elkezdi megint fújni a szél a nyulat. Streamre a nap végén? Ja nem, ma szabadnapos voltam. Ma csak a házi munkát végeztem, főztem, mostam, mosogattam. De azóta már megint minden teli van mosatlannal.
Exactly. To help the helpless.
And the myth comes to life
Amúgy nagyon fárasztó.
places, times and
Tehát most ugye mi arra gondoltunk, hogy valószínűleg azért dolgozunk ennyit, hogy végül is így készülnek fel arra, hogy már nincsen szabadságunk, mert ezt az előző alkalommal szinte az egészet felhasználtatták velünk, és valószínűleg előre dolgozzuk be azt, amit várhatólag itthon kell majd tölteni, ha beüt a szar.
What exactly am I supposed to do now?
According to tradition, the apprentice must make the preparation. That is the tradition.
You should speak.
What is the treetop?
Mr. Squirrel, the treetop.
No, no. The Treetop Festival is traditionally held for every new tree walker apprentice once he has completed his training. So it was in the past, and so it is today.
Perhaps it really has been too long since I was here.
What is that?
That is magic. And an invitation to the Treetop Festival from your city archives that's over 90 years old.
Nagyon jó játék, nagyon cuki kis point and click. Gyönyörű a grafika, jó a zenei aláfestés. A narratíva is nagyon jó.
What's it for?
You'll find out once you place it on an envelope. But only stick it to an envelope once it has the invitation inside, and send invitations to everyone in Mousewood, because once you've completed your training, the Treetop Festival will be held.
You should talk to Plato, our male frog. He could deliver the invitations for you.
If you need help, ask the people of Mousewood. If you get really stuck, use this first minor spell.
How does it work?
With the Advice Seeker, you can enter into contact with me through your thoughts, and I will give you a hint that you will hopefully find.
Gondolatban fogunk
This spell
beszélgetni.
and your magic coin, be confident that you can
Hát,
face any
képzeld el.
challenge awaiting you. I'll wait here for you, Jerry.
I'll get back to work then.
Good luck.
No. Ursula, looks like you messed it all up. Oh, it's impossible to stay mad at her for long. I better keep the blue. There isn't. The Marquis said I should send it. The invitation looks really old. In fancy writing it says, "Hear ye, hear ye. An apprentice has come to the Mousewood so green. Let the Treetop Festival begin. With food and drink and sinking." Probably means singing.
Sinking. Singing, igen, singingre gondolt, jaj. Ajajaj.
Take a jug for some good luck. Hey, you aren't messing up my stuff, are you? It's impossible to stay mad at the little imp for long.
Na, aztán most akkor hogyan tovább? Szerintem már most mindenkit megismertem.
Akkor most kéne, gondolom, megoldani a tengeralattjárónak a problémáját, nem?
A tenger alatt járónak gondolod?
Aha. Megvan az empty envelope? A üres boríték?
Üres boríték? Dehogy van. Honnan kéne üres borítékot szeretni? Komolyan?
Aha.
Oh. Ez hogy? Jaj, tudom, mert ott hagyta a vakon, biztos. Még összekeverte a kalapban.
The Marquis said I can only stick it to a sealed envelope with an invitation. The envelope's no longer sticky. It won't stay closed.
Keresel a altató cseppet.
No, I'll keep that.
Mi?
Valerian drop.
Nincs.
Tényleg ilyen felszóló.
Már csak van valami varázslatom.
Jerry, according to tradition, the apprentice must make the preparations for the treetop festival
Így
alone.
van.
Your magical training will begin after the preparations for the festival.
Szívesen megnéznék ezzel a grafikával egy rajzfilmet, és viszont most nagyon fáradt vagyok, hogy alig fogok fel valamit így korán elköszönök. Lassan mi is elköszönünk, mert holnap reggel 4 órakor megyünk az esküvői csokorért. Hát, onnantól kezdve megyünk, hogy feketünk. Ja.
Uli's nightcap. Sleeping drops. It says a bottle costs 1 leaf bark. I only have one. One single leaf bark. Well...
Na most lesz jó.
I don't think sleeping drops will help me here. I don't think
Ez miért kell nekem?
Mert majd ott van a harcsát.
Ó. Szegény harcsa. Meg fog halni!
Hát csak egy picit adsz ki.
Picit fog meghalni. Jó éjszakát, Krisza. Úgy én sem leszek már most sokáig.
And good night.
What did you just put in the water?
Me? Oh, nothing. Something that makes little mice sleepy couldn't harm a gigantic catfish. Well, at least I hope not. That's Spitzweg's traditional mousewood leaf boat. He said I could travel with him, but it looks like we still can't cast off.
Vagy lehet, hogy előbb ki kell kötni.
That won't do any good.
That is a perfect anchor.
Így van.
Oh, outstanding, first mate. Please open the barrier by pressing the lever over there.
Here?
Ott.
It looks like you can open the barrier from here. Either that, or fire off a couple of rockets. Let's give it a try.
Már most késésben vagyok az alvással. Ajaj.
Oh, well done.
De hogy is?
I shall defer to you on the maiden voyage of our good ship Goldleaf.
Arr, cast off, starboard port, make him walk the plank.
On second thoughts, I should probably take command. You can still be my first mate, though.
Man, I need a parrot on my shoulder who just agrees with everything I say. Then I would be captain.
Oh wow. Fantasztikus!
Halt! Who sails down the brook?
Oh no, not him again.
Waterway troll, 400 leaf bucks.
Me?
You mean Toll? How droll.
Yeah. Smart and droll and gifted. My babysitter Anya always says that. Dead end, unless you pay 400 leaf bucks. Nobody sails under my bridge without paying.
Oh, river pirates. Oh, kids will be kids. You know, we used to cook up schemes like this. But as an adult, you have to let things like this roll off your back.
But maybe just this once you ought to lose your patience and show that little cheeky monkey who's boss.
Monkey? Little Humbert is a mouse. You kids ought to work that out between you. I'll just watch. Oh, river pirates.
River Pirates. Milyen jól szórakozik az
I
öreg.
have to think of something. Again.
Worthless! Waterway troll, 400 leaf bucks, except for me, and maybe my babysitter Anya. She says I'm a gifted child.
Az vagy már gifted child, vagy fó te.
Waterway troll, nobody sails up.
I'll have to think of something. Again.
Worthless! Waterway troll, 400 leaf bucks, except for me, and maybe my... She says I'm a gift...
Anya, gyere csak Anya. Megölöm a babysittet, kölködet, hogy azt mondogatod neki, hogy ő egy áldott gyermek. Mindjárt olyan áldást küldök a seggébe fel, hogy fú te. Anya.
Oh, dried tea cakes and runny custard.
Anya.
Just a sec.
Ó, hogy kap be.
Welcome back.
One hot coffee.
Sose lehet tudni, mikor kell egy kávé. Anya.
About the blue...
I'm sorry, sugar. They live in...
See you later.
Take care.
Nem kaphatok nyalókát? Hallod?
It's off. No reception.
We're off the air.
Empty. Sorry, but I'd rather not play lab rat for the herb cupcakes.
Nem mondod, hogy oda kell neki adnom a blue juice-t.
Kellene egy reklámplakát, ahol megmentetted
Ursula, looks like you messed it all up. Oh, it's impossible.
Ahol megmentettem Ursulát.
Aha, és szét kéne még nézni. Kéne egy reklámplakát.
De ott nem fogok tudni most elmenni.
A hídon szerintem át fogsz tudni menni.
A hídon. Itt ezen a hídon.
Szerintem át tud engedni. Na most ugye a izé miatt most a hajó miatt nem lehet.
Valóban. Elszállítottam a dolgaidat, Plátó.
Still no luck with your bite?
To tell you the truth, I think it's even worse. It's really cold here. I could really use your fire spell right.
Igen.
Good luck, Plate.
Thanks. What a nuisance. And I was going to go out with Anya tonight.
Blue juice. Every keg a treat. Only 2 leaf bucks. Take a quality product. There's an asterisk next to the word friendly and some small print at the bottom. The purchase or consumption of...
Mit akarsz megnézni?
My coffee's cold.
Poszter. Poszter.
Várja már.
If that freezes as well, we'll never be able to free your bite.
Oh no! Forget it then.
All right. The virtuoso Maxim Mousikov currently resides in Mousewood and is prepared to teach one, but only one, highly gifted apprentice.
Aha, oké. Valószínűleg akkor ez lesz az, ami kell nekünk. Tessék!
Worthless! Waterway troll, 400 leaf bucks, except for me. And maybe my babysitter. She says I...
Kinek?
Anjának. Ő a babysitter.
Anya.
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 Extravagant. Welcome back. Oh, what a wonderful idea. It is? Yes. It's perfect for little Humbert. Then he can play violin together with Plato. I'll tell him about it soon. I'm already here, honey dripper.
És meg arra is reagált, hogy kétszer nyomtam meg a csengőt.
Who? What? The stupid weasel with the hat went and sneaked to you? No matter what he said, it's not true. He's a liar. Liar, I say.
Really? But his brochure looks very promising. It even says that it's only a few steps to fame and a huge audience.
Wait, what? Fame? What exactly does that thing say?
It says that the famous Maxim Mousical is currently in Mousewood to teach only one selected, gifted apprentice to play the most difficult to learn instrument in the world.
Only one?
It says here that the apprentice must be especially talented.
Well, I am talented and smart. I'm smart and talented.
You see?
Jaj, de jó, hogy ennyire okos és ügyes vagy.
Humbert, you little hooligan. You're exactly the right mouse for this.
Of course. I'm going to be a rock star.
Az
You can
leszel.
pass, you weird weasel. I haven't got time for you now. The next time you see me, it will be on the cover of an album or on stage somewhere.
Ajaj.
For the tickets, that is. Right, Anya?
Of course, you little rascal.
Well done, Jerry. You've got the makings of a true tree walker. Now we can float on down the brook.
Oké. Semmi gond. Semmi gond. Amúgy most miért is hajókázunk? Én sem.
Ugyanazon a helyen vagy.
What the fuck?
Thank you very much, my young friend. That was a really excellent start to my great adventure, and it started here by the humble cold water brook. Now I'm off for the big river, and then out to the open sea.
But what about all the crows hanging around there?
Oh, if all else...
Pepper?
Yes, go ahead and take some by way of thanks. Indian pepper serves many purposes. You can even season your food with it.
You don't say.
Na, arra gondolok, hogy kávét kell hozni a tengeralattjáróval, mert abban nem fog kihűlni. Ó, Most miért röhögsz? Már nem úgy értem, hogy a kávét beleöntjük a tenger alatt járóba, hanem hogy gyorsabban lejutok, hogyha úgy megyek, hogy... Hogy? Értitek? Érthető, amit mondok. Gyorsabban lejutok, hogyha úgy megyek, mint gyalog. De hátul... Mit csinálok?
Te most csinálsz.
Hú, miből? Miből?
Nem tudom.
Megyek, odaadom a hideg kávét annak az egérnek ott hátul, hát ha kidől szegény. Érted?
Ursula, looks like you messed it all up. Well, it's impossible to stay mad at her for long. I've already done that. Hopeless. Hopeless. A horn in the middle of the square. Maybe you can use it.
To call someone, of course. Mi van? Hogy fogom magam, bejövök. Csak azt mondom, hogy one hot coffee. Empty the mug.
Now my mug is empty.
Így van. Most pedig megtöltjük. One hot coffee. És már itt sem vagyok.
Too bad I don't like coffee.
Kíváncsi vagyok nagyon. Milyen jó, hogy nem borult ki a kávé a táskában. Pedig még nem is termosza van, csak bögréje. Ez ilyen fast travel. Folyami fast travel.
I tied our boat fast with a sharp grappling hook. Otherwise, with this current, it would... If that freezes as well, we'll never be able to free your bite.
Oh no!
All right. If that freezes as well...
Oh no! Forget it then.
All right.
Nem tudtam meleg kávét hozni.
My coffee.
Akkor mi a fasz csinálja? Tessék kávé.
Coffee won't help.
Nem hát. Sejtettem.
Could you deliver this for me?
Of course, but unfortunately, I'm only allowed to accept it in a sealed and stamped envelope. My boss, the male beaver, is really fussy about that. And ever since our post office by the river was flooded, it doesn't take much to set him off.
Merre?
Hát már visszafelé.
Mi visszafelé? Mire gondolsz?
Hát amerre vissza a víz. A izével. A tenger alatt járóval.
Nem tudok menni. Szerintem. De majd meglátjuk. De tudom.
Oh, the boat is drifting away.
Ezért!
close one. Oh man.
Igen, ezért.
Dude. Hey, this must be the wood dwarf siren.
Ott egy kék csiga. Érdekes, hogy az ilyen pici.
It looks so comfortable on the beach. But I think it would like to come along with me for a while.
Mekkora répa. Ezek a növények egyre nagyobbak.
Really tightly. Huh. The snail did a good job sealing the envelope. Whoa! The stamp made a zillion copies of the invitation. They hardly fit in my backpack now.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Locked and bolted.
Valakinek korona time van.
Just coughed in there.
És meg hány is.
Shove off! I'm sick!
That sounded like I have to get in. Locked.
Hey, stop, take a hike!
I think I just heard somebody. That sounded like a cry for help.
Calling for help? Never! I told you to skedaddle!
Ez a skedaddle, ez annyira gibberish, és annyira szeretik ezekbe a játékokba belerakni, mint káromkodás.
I have to get in there. Anyone taller than a mouse, or taller than, but there it is, hidden among tree. Anyone taller than a, but there it, hidden among. The Great Zara. When and where? Strange. They planted root fields in between all the trees, and they stretch out far into the forest. Planting and harvesting all those roots must be an awful lot of work. Anyone taller than a mouse, but there it is.
Miért nem megy közelebb amúgy?
Securely locked. Anyone taller than a mouse, but they're hidden among. Ursula, looks like you messed it all up. Oh, it's impossible to stay mad at her for long. No, I'd better. Anyone taller than a mouse, but there it is, hidden among tree roots and moss. Yeah, that might work, but it won't help at the moment.
Jerry, according to tradition, the apprentice must make the preparation. Your magical training will. You have so much skill ahead of you. Oh, but there isn't much time. So hurry, Jerry. Whole worlds are waiting to be discussed. So many. I'm waiting.
Kösz.
It's getting pretty dangerous here. If only I had known. So many trees. I wonder how many animals live out there, and how many of them like to drink blue juice. Looks like the house was built between the roots from below. That must have been a pretty exhausting job. Locked and bolted. I think somebody just... and that sounded like I have... I don't want to break the glass. I must do this very carefully, just like the pros in the movies.
Movies? Is that you? Beat it, but...
There! I think I heard someone. don't want to break the glass. I must do this just like...
That beats it!
There, I think... I don't want to break the glass.
Aj!
Beats it!
There, that would do good. No. No, I'd better be careful.
Mit suttogsz? Nem hallak.
A csiga.
Csiga?
Csiga próbáltuk már a csiga.
Mit csináljak a csigával?
Be az ablakba.
Ó, baszki.
But the pane is fixed tightly. Locked.
Hey, stop messing with the window. Take a hike.
I think I just heard that sound.
Calling for trouble.
Again, I'm sure I have to get in. Good idea. But the pane is fixed tightly. Looks like the house was built with that must... Looks like the house... That must... Ursula, looks like you messed it all up. Ugh, it's impossible to stay mad at her for long. Good idea. I'll try to cut a hole in the glass. I'd say that worked pretty well. Now what?
Oké. Oké, hogy... értem. Szóval az a lényeg, hogy a szöggel tudta kivágni.
A professional job.
Azért vannak itt logikátlan megoldások, vagyis erre nem gondoltam volna én se. Hát igen.
There, another cry for help. I need to find out what's going on here. Hello?
Hello, my pointy hat. A juvenile delinquent.
What? I thought you were calling for help.
Help? A wood dwarf.
You... There, again.
Do you see them? I'm about to come over there and look. And there you can...
Admire the tunnels? Again, you...
Called for help? A sneak. I've come down with a dwarf cold. Must have caught it somewhere in the hiking tunnel when I went to see my parents.
All right.
But my housemates have already headed for the... That's what I would have done in their place. A dwarf cold's nothing to...
Are you sure I can't help you somehow?
Yes, I'm sure. Nobody can help me. Although, except for one, she could help me. If she wanted. But, a wood dwarf.
Ki az a she?
This won't help with a dwarf cold. It will only make it worse. Stay away from me.
Okay.
Remember thank you gift for the badgers for the rhubarb pie. I'll take that. Remember thank you gift.
Eljött az ideje annak, hogy mindent is elvegyünk.
On the door it says, Premium Dwarf Root Storage. It also says, hands off. And it is firmly locked. The dwarf already thinks I'm a burglar, so I'd better not go breaking into their strong room. Seems like the wood dwarfs enjoy cleaning up. Or perhaps they had a visit from their granny. My mum always cleans our place then too. I mean when our granny comes over. Not the wood dwarf's granny. We don't even know her.
Jaj.
A dwarf cold's nothing to sneeze at. This won't help with a dwarf cold. It'll only make it worse. Stay away.
Nothing. The machine is running again. The machine is running again.
Mi van itt? Aha, most már nyitva van. Fantasztikus.
That's an awful lot of tunnels. I wonder what the dwarves are hiding in there. Logger, this bed is also empty. On this bed it says soft steel. There, at last. I won't need the key anymore. I'll just leave it in the lock.
És ennyi. Tehát ezt így tudjuk megoldani most itt. Érdekes. Úgy gyalog sincsen messze. De nem tudom, miért kellett lehajókázni. Miért elveszték annyira. Mondjuk jó kaland volt, jó munka volt, ja. Úgyhogy végül is.
Better not dig it again. Anya always sounds so sad when she talks about old Uli.
Welcome back.
See you later.
Take care.
Cool mushroom. I better not dig it again. Anya. Cool mushroom. Sorry, but I'd rather not play lab rat for the herbal cupcakes.
Ki az a hör, aki tudna nekünk segíteni? Talán ez a jány.
Isn't it a super smart and everyone?
Nem. Ő nem az, aki tud nekünk segíteni. Nem tud segíteni. Tehát bejöttem, kérdeztem tőle ezért, de a Blue Juice, egyedül a Blue Juice az, amit mond. De mondjuk lehet, hogy ha felhozom a Blue Juice-t, akkor fog neki beszélni a beteg törpéről.
Welcome back.
About the blue juice.
I'm sorry, they haven't delivered. They delivered the.
About the blue juice.
I'm sorry, Sugar Plum, but they haven't delivered. They delivered the.
See you later.
Take care.
Mi?
Kéne tudni beszélni a beteg törpéről.
Kéne? Akkor lehet, hogy a törpével kell még beszélnem. Hogy kiukadjunk arra, hogy valószínűleg Ányára gondolt, mert intuitív voltam, és Én arra gondoltam, hogy igazából vagy Ányára gondol, vagy a vakond asszonyra, aki eltűnt. Vagy nem is tudom, hogy vakond volt-e, hanem Uli, vagy Uli. Én úgy gondoltam, hogy az vagy egy vakond, egy fehér vakond, vagy pedig Ányának a nagyanyja. Úgy nem lehet, hogy csak annyi történt, hogy egy gyerek elaludt az erdőben?
Are you sure I can't help?
Yes.
Biztos.
Nobody, although, except for...
Who would that be?
Anya Mouse. Now that old Uli is gone, she's...
Ó, köszönöm az ennivalót.
The...
Only one?
Exactly.
So let's go and ask her.
Oh.
És nagyon-nagyon szépen köszönöm, hogy ma itt voltatok velem. Most ezt a játékot itt befejezzük. Elmentjük. És tényleg köszönöm, hogy itt voltatok velem. Na, hogy szia Leafy! Téged is jó volt látni újra, de így közel 2 év után. Nem is tudom, hogy mikor hogy mikor beszélgettünk utoljára. Kéne majd megint az a kitalálós kérdezős cucc? Jó, de legközelebb akkor hangoljátok be szépen a Discordotokat, hogy tudjunk fekete történeteket játszani. Jó lesz. Meg majd scribble-özhetnénk saját szókészlettel, az is nagyon jó lesz. Igen, jó, csak nem voltatok túl aktívak, de jó volt, pörgött legalább a chat, annyira jó volt. Esküszöm, havernak ez volt a legnagyobb ötlete, hogy ezt megvette nekünk, vagyis Robertnek. Nagyon-nagyon jó döntés volt. Nagyon. Oh, és képzeljétek el, kaptam szülinapi ajándékot. Véletlenül túl hamar megjött az egyik ajándékom, amit Robert rendelt, és kaptam egy fantasztikus pólót. Nagyon fantasztikus pólót kaptam. Igaz, hogy 15-e még messze van. Igen, az a helyzet, hogy Robert vett magának egy Zangetsu Pikachu pólót. Ugye a Demon Slayer és a Pokémon van egybegyúrva. És ez Pikachu Zangetsuként ábrázolva. Ugye Zangetsunak van az a képessége, hogy ő igazából csak akkor hasznavehető, hogyha kómába ájulja magát. Ha elalszik, akkor tud harcolni, akkor tudja az összes megtanult szamuráj képességét használni. És amúgy villámlik is a gyerek, úgyhogy kaptam egy nőit, azért, hogy ne lopjam el az övét.
És akkor majd összeöltözünk valamikor.
Valamikor össze fogunk költözni, igen. Még május előtt, még az esküvő előtt össze fogunk költözni. Jó lesz. Úgyhogy már ez ennyi volt. Holnap kurva korán fog kezdődni a nap. Nem tudom, hogy mikorra érünk haza, de nem ígérem biztosra, hogy lesz stream. Nem ígérem biztosra. Majd meglátjuk. Hogyha lesz, akkor úgyis jelentkezem.
Ha lesz, akkor lesz.
Ha lesz, akkor lesz.
Ha nem lesz, akkor nem lesz.
Hát, ja.